But funny enough, he actually had got someone to custom make him a controller that plugs into the GameCube adapter, and it's like it's made out of keys, and it's really cool. But he can't use it just yet for Rivals due to the way that GameCube controllers are being inputted. But it's actually really cool. But you know, he's also trying to be a good force in Ultimate as well. But here we go, showing the bans. Cool new feature. You can see that Windows is the blue, kind of like in the blue slot. So you see that he banned first, banning Forest Floor. Really good stage. They recently changed it to be basically kind of like Pokemon Stadium.
Yeah.
As a layout. All stages are legal in this game. Guard banning Ethereal Gates and Merchant Port. Let's see where they go for game 1.
So we're going to pick either between Tower of Heaven, which is like Battlefield, but it has pretty small blast zones, or Jules Veil. So then looks like we're going to Tower.
Tower of Heaven. Here we go.
Right, here we go. Game 1.
All right.
So they're just feeling each other out right now.
We got a lot of cheers in the crowd for Guard. Both these players like to play a little bit defensively, so you might see them dashing back a little bit, but they're just trying to feel each other out and then go in once they get a neutral hit. Just like Windows is getting here in an edge guard situation.
But unfortunately, he got caught up to that sweet spot.
Yep, unable to parry the up B.
So for those who are not familiar with this game, Clairen is similar to Marth. However, the tip of her sword is like a Zero-Suit Samus stun. So Clairen is rewarded heavily for spacing out her aerials.
Oh yeah.
So we got Windows coming in. Just misses the
almost
read.
Gets the tech chase.
Yeah, he almost covered the entire platform just by holding it there.
Going for the edge guard option here, but again missing. Guard is doing really well with this recovery.
Ooh, an unusual walk back on stage. It looked like he wasn't sure where he was going to be landing.
Yeah, he just kind of lets him come back here, but Guard is definitely kind of on the losing side here.
Yeah, that was a good.
Him at 140.
That was good ambiguous DI by Guard on the down special by Wrastor, because if he were to DI fully out, which Windows is expected, then that would have confirmed him a kill.
Guard tries to parry the slipstream as it's approaching him, but misses. Ooh, good down tilt tipper to F smash. Good job, Guard. Lots of cheers for the boys in Tampa.
We got Tampa Gang full force here.
Oh yeah. Happy to be running a tournament with so many friendly faces.
And Wrastor does have a slight case of arthritis. If the opponent becomes too high for percent, he might have trouble killing.
Yeah, might have to just try to land a straight hit.
Yeah.
178 is a rare percentage to be at in Rivals of Ether. Stock's usually landing pretty quickly, but
yeah, Windows just struggling to secure a stock here.
Guard making a bad. Good job. Ooh, he's really just trying to go for as much extra.
And just like that, the raw up smash.
Yep,
that's what was needed to secure the stock.
Wrastor being a character who can only smash attack in the air.
Wrastor already at death percent, funny enough. Wrastor being one of the lightest characters in game. You'll see how far he flies, and the keyboard DI comes out.
A little bit of a tricky DI there. Just like an ultimate when you're on your last stock. In this game, when you're on your high percent and you're about to die, the screen flashes purple for a moment. So it lets you know when you can DI something better for the next time you're in that situation.
Yeah, you see Windows missing quite a few of his wavelands here.
Guard really going.
Yeah, Guard is fully capitalizing on this.
Good moonwalk back to try to edge guard.
Ooh, great DI by Windows.
Yeah, good DI out. Really smart. DI is incredibly important in this game.
Ooh, and the slipstream has been destroyed. It is on a 75% cooldown right now, something like that. So,
good DI.
But does not kill.
Windows is trying to take out the.
Ooh, that's
so close.
Barely scraped his feathers.
He might make it. There it is. Good conversion off for Guard.
Dominating game for Guard's side. Last time these two played was at
the Gamers on the Edge regional, which was 2 months ago, a month ago?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it was pretty close in game count, but Windows ended up taking it pretty convincingly. But here we go, game 2 on Merchant Port. Really good. Just the aesthetics on this stage is amazing.
Yeah, this stage happens to have a short ceiling, so Wrastor can kill off the top a lot easier. Windows is probably trying to use more tornado combos, would you think?
Yeah, he will try to do that. He tries to go for that, tries to go for the up smash. Really just tries to go for these setups, but Guard is just trying to wall him out right now with his sword. Just you can tell that Guard has just been practicing so much, going for these conversions at any percent, just trying to rack up percent, going for kill.
And being in Tampa, Guard is very familiar with the Wrastor matchup, playing Matty
Matty Ice every week.
However, these two, like Matty Ice and Windows, play very differently.
Oh yeah.
So Guard was not able to adjust that Goaty for the kids. However, it seems like he has a lot more dominating presence in this set.
That side B leaves a hitbox as you go from it, but Windows just barely air dodging in place to miss. That definitely would have killed at 100.
Oh yeah. Good
Missing
DI by Guard
conversion.
to miss that up special or up smash.
Some dash dancing in neutral, trying to go for a raw,
Ooh.
raw up smash, but then dash dances
Yeah.
and hits the forward smash there.
Great confirm to secure a kill by Windows. Ooh. And good DI too. I'm surprised that did not kill off the top.
Yeah, that was really close.
Ooh.
Back air tipper does send straight up. Oh,
Oh.
strange lag there for a second. Both players brushing it off and going back into neutral.
Ooh, great spacing by Guard to secure
Tipper
that
up
kill.
smash to take it. Guard just trying to be patient and go for the...
I don't think Guard has his double jump. So
he does not know.
yeah, but he wave lands back on stage. Ooh, great up
Really
smash
good.
confirmed, but really good DI by Guard. Knowing when to DI out safely enough.
Oh yeah.
This stage does have a little bit like further side blast zones, so he's a little bit more comfortable doing that. But he got caught on that platform, and Windows will secure that stock. Looking like Windows has the lead here.
Windows is trying to just go for something here, trying to make sure he gets on
Yeah.
the board here.
Yeah, what Windows is doing is he's trying to make Guard commit to a move because Clairen, although having very strong ranged attacks, is pretty easily punishable on whiff.
Oh yeah.
And
Ooh.
you'll see Windows just sort of camping him out, waiting for him to make a move. Windows does not really need to commit so much, and that was a very good
catch.
string.
That was just, he was on his last stock, he was just going after Guard there.
Mhm.
Just doing really well. Just, you know, these players are both just so back and forth. Just Guard almost taking that second game. Matty coming back, just doing really well. But here we go, game 3. Let's see who takes it. Guard waiting patiently to see what he chooses.
Yep. I believe this is a very good stage for Clairen.
Yeah, this is a really good stage. Honestly, from what I've heard from Matty Ice, just a lot of stages are really good for Clairen. She doesn't have a lot of losing stages, but both of these characters are just amazing when you master their punish game.
Windows again throwing the slipstream into the up special. Looks like he's trying to interrupt it, but can't quite seem to bother.
Yeah.
Giant hitbox like that.
It's rough, you know.
Mhm.
Guard making it back, trying to feel each other out in neutral again, but you know, once these guys just dash dance a little bit, just play a little patiently, they understand what their opponent's habits are and just goes in. Good job
Yeah,
on Guard.
Guard is, he's like playing back as Windows is trying to approach, and he's just using a fast aerial to catch him.
Yeah, he's really just spacing around his moves right now and just doing well.
We got chants from the crowd.
We got the Guard side.
Ooh,
Guard's
great
old
parry.
tag.
Perry will put Slipstream on cooldown.
Ooh.
Ooh, and a really great forward smash to secure that stock.
Both of these characters, you just have to whiff punish them so hard.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Just go in when you can. This is just what you see at the top level. Just they just throw out a move that's unsafe just for a moment, get a punish. Ooh.
Ooh, an unfortunate DI by Guard.
Yeah.
Even game right now, though.
Yeah, both at 2 stocks. Good job to kind of just get him out there a little bit. Let's see what he does with this. Windows just comes back, fairing him.
Ooh,
good
and a
double.
Ooh, he did not expect the double, and he missed the tech, and that will take the stock.
What happened there is that he might have been locked out from teching due to expecting to be in hit stun earlier than usual.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yes, if you were to tipper someone while they are in tipper stun, it will not tipper stun them again. It will just hit them normally.
Yeah.
But it will maintain the same knockback as if you were to tipper. Oh, it misses the wave land.
Misses the
Cannot
wave land.
yeah.
This game is so movement heavy that you have to just be on point with your movement. But it's definitely not
Ooh.
costing Guard anything. He might be taking
Yeah.
game 3 right here.
Windows does not have any resources,
Ooh,
and
just
the
DI
DI
out there. Windows just says, you know what, let's go for game 4. We can try it again. But Guard playing really well. He might get this win on the run back. It'll be a huge win for Guard as a whole. Guard he hasn't really gone out to anything. This is probably his biggest tournament that he's gone out to. Just a lot of wins against Matty, so people discredit him a little bit. But if he can beat Windows, it's just, that'd be crazy. He's played him only once.
Yeah. The only time he's ever played him was, well, maybe.
I think at the monthly last month, but.
Yeah, maybe he did play him a few more times in the monthly.
Either way, here we go. Windows taking commanding lead. 80% on guard. Ooh. He's learning how to edge guard him, as you can see there.
Back to neutral.
Back to neutral.
Windows,
dash dancing.
Windows with a lead. He's basically forcing guard to approach.
Wrastor's down here kind of as a DI flipper there, so if you hit him in the front, he gets sent to the back. Windows reacting really well and hitting him with the F smash. Yeah,
one thing I've noticed with this game and game 2 is that it really depends on who gets the lead first. That it's really commanding because you see now that Windows has the lead, he has no reason to approach.
Yeah, he's kind of just why are you approaching me kind of a thing, but guard is just trying to approach him, find a way to whiff punish, but Windows doesn't really have a reason to whiff any moves or throw them out in the first place. Just move around a little bit.
Yeah, and with the platform layout of the stage, really the only way that guard can get in safely is through the middle platform. Ooh, good tech.
Smart to just delay the tech a little bit. That might be a strategy he's going for.
Oh, Windows is able to land back on stage, but guard confirms that into a kill.
Windows just tries to go for the landing parry to cover whatever guard does. Hits him with a nair into F smash. Tied in stocks, but not in percent. Let's see how this goes. Guard side chance again.
Guard side not giving Windows any breathing room at all.
The way this stage works with its platforms, kind of, you can dash dance camp a little bit and just kind of stall out a little bit on the top. But Rivals is usually a pretty fast game, but when you get in a hit like that, Windows just goes in.
And knowing that guard was going to be DIing in, the slipstream, the drift from getting hit by the slipstream will confirm into the forward smash.
Yeah, being at this level of skill, you're able to react to the DI and be just that good of a player. Understand what your opponent's going to do.
Who goes for the parry, but Windows knowing the perfect height to throw the slipstream to where they cannot be parried. However, Windows will still get the benefit of the slipstream from the ground.
That slipstream that he hit before, you're able to move. In slipstream, you're able to move faster with anything that you do as Wrastor. So you definitely want it at an optimal height. This slipstream right here, I believe, you're able to move fast when you're on the bottom platform and the middle one. So the Wrastor meta and Wrastor players are definitely trying to perfect that. Guard just barely missing it.
Yep.
Guard knows that side B on the tip, on the sweet spot, does kill at high percents.
Even like medium percents against Wrastor.
Oh yeah.
Such a good parry punish. Ooh, and guard with the momentum right now.
Windows might have got the comeback in game 3, but let's see if guard gets it in game 4 and takes the set.
Oh, misses the read on the DI. Good DI out by guard. Guard able to safely make it back.
Doesn't want to go out too much just yet.
Ooh, and
doesn't have slipstream to come back just yet. Let's see if he punishes. So close. Falls out of F2. Oh my god.
Not a good percent for Clairen to be for Wrastor to confirm a kill.
Oh my god.
Beautiful spacing by guard.
Such a good conversion. Knowing your character that well.
We should go pro guard side with a 3-1 victory over Windows. Arctic Fury has a great player, but guard side was the better man. Winners finals, that is the big